Hello, welcome to the Blitz. This is hopefully the first episode that you guys will be seeing. It's the third one we've recorded. So, I'm Johnny Clumpy. I'm joined by
Devon Osman.
Brody Costiera, that's who I am.
Okay, and this is a return of last year's show that featured Brendan Gagan and I, and earlier in the year, Peyton Barrera and Brendan Gagan. Brendan allowed me to keep the name of the show and keep the spirit alive. So, hopefully, we can give you some good insight about football. But our first topic for today is Brody, Devon, and I, and a couple other kids from our vocational, our three producers that we have for this show, and four other kids, including Brendan, are in a fantasy football league. So, we went through a week of fantasy football, and we have a graphic about it.
5 people 1-0 and 5 people 0-1 right now.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Devon.
That is simple math.
Just
And we're both one of those 1-0, and you're.
I will be 0-2, and then the comeback will start.
Why are
But
you already preying on your 0-2?
I'm already expecting it.
Yeah, because your running back had 1.7.
Shut up. All right, week 1.
So, in week 1 for fantasy football, I lost to Vincent, one of our producers, by 12 points because Josh Allen decided to go for 20 points in the fourth quarter and completely ruined my life. So,
Bang.
and then Noah Cena beat Brendan by 6 points. In one of the other matchups, Rowan played Luke Powers. Luke is producing our show. Rowan's a kid not in the vocational. And Rowan put up 151 points to Luke's 93. So, but even if Luke would have scored a little bit more, it would have been a blowout regardless. Brody was able to beat the Bengals fan, Isaac Provenzano, who drafted Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase with his first 2 picks, and they both put up stinkers, and he only scored 76 points. And then Devin lost to Henry by 16 points.
Started Nick Chubb,
Because
Then-
Devin's
so-
team is bad.
So thought to pivot to Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt. I was 1 week too early. Only got 1.7 points. So Rowan had the best week. So for week 1, put up 150. All of his players, other than his defense kicker, had over 10. Most of his players had 15 or more. So that's why he just absolutely killed week 1. This week, the matchups are looking like it will be me versus Luke. Both of us are 0-1. You got Johnny versus Noah. Johnny's 0-1. Noah's 1-0. You got Brendan versus Rowan. Brendan's 0-1. Rowan's 1-0. You got Vincent versus Brody. They're both 1-0. And you got Isaac versus Henry. Isaac's 0-1. Henry's 1-0. At this point, if you get to 2-0 start, is it pretty much very difficult to be last in the league at that point? Or do you still think you still can?
You can easily.
This is an all-luck game to the maximum. I mean, Isaac has Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and they both put up 3 points combined. To think that they will continue to do that at the rest of the year, I don't really think that's going to happen. So anything can happen in fantasy football.
So that's good. So when I start 0-2, I still got a chance.
No.
Your team's so
You're
bad
a
that
lost
you don't
cause.
have a chance. I'm
You're a
just
lost
talking
cause.
in general of fantasy football.
Okay.
But you're your host.
I picked up Quinshon Junkins.
Wow.
I picked up the wrong guy. Quentin Johnson, right here.
I also
Off
got
the waiver wire.
I picked up Justin Fields off waivers as well. So he'll be on my bench.
You're playing over whoever your quarterback is.
Hurts?
Yeah.
Number 1 waiver wire right here. Picked him up. Nobody even saw him.
I saw Big Q. I saw him.
You didn't take him?
Just didn't need him.
I didn't need him. I have four
Trade
wide receivers.
assets.
I have too many wide receivers. I'm learning. So
This is why you're going to go 0-8, 0-9.
there's 13 or 14 games in the regular season.
13.
Yeah, there is.
No.
It's 13, isn't it? Isn't there 13?
It's 12 or 13.
It's 12 because
You
you played
said
2-8.
9,
Well,
so-
yeah.
Here, I'll look.
Apologies. My mistake.
It's
You were just
13.
wrong.
It's 13.
Oh, Devin knows more ball than you, Brody. Oh, that means our championship's going to be...
Week
Oh, wait, no,
17.
it'll be week 17. That's fine. Okay, we're okay. Thank God. Because if the championship's the last week of the season, that means, like, players on teams who
Suck.
make the playoffs
Yeah.
aren't going to play.
Like the cheat, like Mahomes last year just didn't play. Well, that's our week 1 fantasy.
And just so
recap. We'll see.
Speaking of end of the season sit-ins, Devon thinks that happens every year. So when he was making his record predictions last week, he had good teams losing their last game because he thought they would just sit their starters, regardless of where they're at in the playoffs.
Hang on. We didn't say the punishment because that wasn't ever said.
Oh.
The punishment for last place in the regular season.
So Devon.
Hope not. We will be going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I believe, or some wings place, get the hottest wings
like that
they
place.
have, take them back to one of our houses and film it.
Yeah.
That'll be
Devon's
the
gonna have to
punishment.
Devon's
And
going to have to eat the hottest wing from B-Dubs.
we'll probably set that up as well to be on one of the playoff games as well, so we can watch the game and then torture someone.
Yeah.
So
And the loser has to pay for everyone's wings.
no, we're not.
Yeah, on top of it. I
No.
like that. Nope, I
No,
like that.
I'm not.
20 boneless, lemon pepper,
We're
dry
not
rub,
suffering. We're not
extra
suffering.
ranch and fries. That's my order.
We're not making the loser suffer and lose $100.
It's just the price.
Okay.
Price of losing.
Anyway, so this show's on Friday, so that means every Friday for the rest of the football season, there's a game the night before, so we get to talk about said game the night before. The Packers and Commanders played last night. Jaden Daniels is a fraud, but the Packers also won.
Whoa.
I can't win in life.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Jaden Daniels is not a fraud, but
Whoa.
I can't like him until Caleb Williams shows me that he's a competent NFL quarterback. So,
Wait. So Jaden Daniels is a fraud until Caleb Williams
no,
proves
I just
himself?
can't like him because I have agendas to push.
He's saying he doesn't want the Bears to make the wrong pick. That's what he's saying.
I have agendas to push, and one of those agendas is Caleb Williams is better than Jaden Daniels. So until Caleb Williams actually proves that he's better than Jaden Daniels,
Hasn't looked
I
like
can't
it.
like it. I can't like it.
Hasn't looked like
I'm just kidding. Jaden Daniels was fine. The Commanders' offense really struggled last night, but
No.
yes,
Jaden Daniels
But
was
here's-
not good last night.
No. But
He
here's
did
the thing.
not play good.
You have to look at the defense they're playing. Last
Yeah,
week,
that's why he did
the
not play
Lions looked
good.
really bad, and they were projected not to be good by
You're forgetting this
betting
is like
stuff.
the #1 ranked defense
Then
in the NFL right now.
Then this week, the Lions are, again, ranked top 5 offense. So this Packers defense is just really good.
They're top 1. And if you
Top
didn't
1.
they're #1. They're #1 defense in the league right now.
We have some week 1 takeaways and predictions, so
Yeah.
maybe that's
the
something.
Colts only allowed 8 points.
That's
The Colts are the best
against
offense in the league.
Dolphins, who I
They
said
got-
are going
they
to go
got
2-15.
They got Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
All right, so that's for later. So the Commanders' offense really struggled last night. The defense was fine outside of like 2
They got-
drives.
Yeah, it was
They got
solid.
negative
They
1
could not
point.
stop Tucker Kraft. That's
We're not using fantasy to talk about defenses, Devin. Goodness. Tucker Kraft kind of just ran all over this team. But on the Jaden Daniels front, he only had 200 passing yards on 42 attempts. So that's a 4.8 yards per attempt, which is horrific.
yeah.
He still ended with 2 passing touchdowns. Good ball to Ertz, but obviously the Commanders struggled for the most part, so it could be a product of this defense being that good or the offense just slow to start the season because they weren't perfect last week either.
No, against the
obviously.
Giants,
And
they
it
were
was
very
against the
slow.
Giants, so the Commanders are trying to put some things together.
Because it's also the oldest roster versus the youngest yesterday. I think the Packers
I don't know if the
young
Packers are the youngest.
is-
That makes sense. They're a very young team.
So
And I know the Commanders have the oldest, which is so funny because everyone thinks of them as this young and upcoming team because they have Jane Daniels. But outside of
Ja'Cory
Daniels,
Cross-Camara.
but outside
lost my
of
privileges.
Jane Daniels is
Please don't give it
the
back.
oldest roster in the NFL.
So
At least I didn't say 2 as well.
Jaden Daniels, this is my take right now. He's a very good quarterback under pressure.
Sounds
He's
good
one
as
of the worst
Kia
quarterbacks
Williams,
in the
though.
league.
What?
Under pressure, Jaden Daniels has got to be one of the worst quarterbacks to have.
He's mobile.
but
So
this
he can
season,
get out of it.
This season, and
Unlike Aaron Rodgers or like Dak Prescott, he can actually
why are you
get
comparing 40-year-old quarterbacks?
I'm saying
who
you're saying under pressure. Jaden at least can get out and run the ball
couldn't last
under
night.
pressure.
He
Yeah,
had,
because it's the best defense in the league.
with one of the best pass with
Yes,
I
So
know
that's
best
that.
bad.
pass
Yeah,
rusher
I'm
in the
just
league.
saying.
against just a good defense. He
It
can
looked
get
like
out
that
and
against the
go.
Giants too. Against pressure, he could not make his throws
Because the Giants also
accurately.
have a really
They
solid
also
defense.
have one of the best front fours and front sevens in football.
I'm just saying it might be if the line is that bad because the line looked pretty bad last night. I'm just
There was a horrific
yeah.
pass rush rep with the right tackle. I forgot who plays right. I don't know the right tackle of the Commanders, but Micah Parsons hit a jab step, and the right tackle basically fell to the ground.
He broke his
No
ankles.
contact was even made. He literally just goes like this, plants on his left foot, cuts right, and the Commanders' offensive lineman just follows the plant foot and opens up a wide open lane that caused pressure. I forgot I think that play resulted in a sack, but I don't remember for sure.
Last week, Daniels had 68 rushing yards. So, like, that's not even horrible.
Okay, well, that's
So, like, he's going to be fine. He's just played two really good defenses.
and I'm just saying like he's definitely gonna get better under pressure. But I'm just saying this defense also.
They play the Raiders next.
Yeah, it should be a big step up for him.
Or the Raiders defense?
A big step up for him, like
I thought the Raiders are going 12-5
'cause
and
their
winning
offense-
the AFC West.
They're 1-0 right now. Everyone's 1-0 in that division except for the Chiefs. But Keyshawn Nixon, he's my co-defensive player of the game. I got Parsons and Nixon. He had 5 pass breakups, which
I'm not disagreeing.
I know. I'm just saying he
I
had
don't
5.
know.
You don't know who that is. He's a secondary. He's back.
Person.
It was against
No person.
Noah Brown. He kept like I think what was it 4th? It might have been 3rd and 4, and it was Noah Brown had like the easiest out route, and he just punched it right out for like that's just great defense.
It was good. It was a good game.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of a boring game. There's a lot of just
Missed
nothing.
field goals, dude.
Yeah.
I think that was a direct shot at Bears fans because
Doink.
of what the Commanders and Packers have done to the Bears in my lifetime. Both of them doinking field goals had to be a double doink reference.
What was
The Hail Mary?
What was the pass?
The Hail Mary?
Just throw a pass.
The Hail Mary.
No more Mike again. Nope, don't take mine because I actually have good
I'm
takes.
still here.
Don't mention the Hail Mary. Devon's mic privileges are on 30 seconds of rest because
He's got a
mentioned it.
timeout.
I didn't mention the Hail Mary, but I think that was just direct hate towards the Bears. But
This is
Okay.
wrong sport.
so
Unless Mike Trout is like one hand catch touchdown, I don't care.
sadly, Jaden Reed went down with an injury for the Packers last night, dislocated shoulder, and it looks I forgot who it was on the Commanders, but it also looked like one of the Commanders players.
Yeah.
Possibly, definitely had a leg injury last night during a field goal block attempt.
Yeah.
So,
And then Eckler.
yeah, and then Eckler obviously went down with the Achilles this morning. Devin, I don't say a word about it. If you're grabbing your mic, but do not mention the Achilles.
Jaden Reed has a broken collarbone.
Okay, so I forgot what the official.
So that's
The report
sorry,
on the
I
other
wanna make
yeah,
sure.
that's fine. The report on the other guy hasn't come out. So,
Yeah.
but in other injury news, there is a NFL team that has been rattled by injuries already. The 49ers have lost Brock Purdy and George Kittle after week 1. So this completely changes the outlook on this team.
That's why the Rams are winning the division right now.
So for the
It's wide open for them right now.
Yeah.
Just is.
I had the 49ers winning the division. This would change that. I still think they can recover to make the playoffs, but this definitely hurts the division chances and will make it a lot harder for them to make the playoffs. So the official report is for Brock Purdy. He's going to miss 2 to 5 weeks with a toe injury. So sucks that he's out. I don't think this will be huge to the future. I don't think this is going to be like end all be all for the rest of the season for Brock Purdy. It's not this is you're fine if this is the injury. Like, it's not a broken hand, it's not a throwing shoulder, it's a toe injury. So that's some positive news. And then George Kittle was placed on IR, so that means he'll miss about 4 weeks. at least 4
Including
weeks.
Ayuk's
Guaranteed.
5 now. He'll be back week 6. So.
And with Ayuk out, but he was out to start week 1.
Yeah.
So I wanted to mention that the Niners, one of the more talented offenses in the NFL, is without their quarterback and the second best tight end in football. So maybe the best tight end in football.
Why'd you just put up 3?
I think he's third best.
Name 'em.
Bowers and whoever the Cardinals one is. I can't.
Can't even name him.
Please stop.
Can't even name
Please
him.
stop. Actually, Kittle might be Kittle's probably the best.
Can't even name him.
Kittle's probably the best. Thinking about it, now that
Ever.
Travis Kelce's kind of washed.
Is it McBride?
There you go. Wow, you're.
I didn't look yet.
Oh.
I didn't even pull it up yet, but it was.
Do you want to go to the Friday night game last week since we didn't get to cover that? Or?
Well, that's part of the week 1. We
We can go
we
down
made
the
predictions on it, so yeah, we can move on. So the 49ers injuries are something that I just wanted to talk about. It's important to
NFC
throw in there.
West.
And they had Christian McCaffrey had worries about being injured.
Yeah, and McCaffrey he might have not even played, and then he ended up playing. He looked pretty good, so that's good news. And they'll still have him to help out the backup. I actually do not know who the 49ers backup quarterback is.
Back
Quarterback? I don't know.
I literally have no idea.
I know
so,
they're running back because they traded for Brian Robinson.
yeah, but I
Also, oh no, we'll talk about it for week 1 stuff. Or are we going to that?
yeah, and then our next Mac Jones. Mac
haven't heard
Jones,
that
the
guy in
former
a while.
Patriots quarterback, is
Mac Jones is going to be the
Pro
quarterback.
Bowl, former Pro Bowler Mac Jones.
I'm just saying, you
Is
hate on me for looking up on fantasy stuff.
It's Trey McBride, not the backup quarterback of a team that's paying a quarterback $50 million. Those are not. You said he was a top 2 player at his position, didn't know his name.
I also said, never mind, that's not on air, so I'm not saying it again.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
heard we had a wild take, so we'll wait for that.
So week 1 happened,
Bears. The Bears.
and we have some takeaways. I
Bears.
think we can all do like 5 takeaways.
The Bears.
They don't have to be like complete overreactions, just things that you guys noticed from watching the games. I'll go first. I think the first thing I want to talk about is I think Cam Ward is legit.
Yes.
I don't know how to phrase this. I was going to say like the real deal, but he wasn't like that great, but he looked very good for a rookie making his debut. The stats don't show it, but he also was not helped out in one
Wide receivers were
bit by his coaching staff and wide receivers. Drops down the stretch. His dad was literally stressing in the stands.
Yeah, I saw
Like he was
that.
leaning over the guard, like the rails in the bleachers because of how much this offense around Cam Ward struggled. But he looked great. You can watch the film. He was making good throws, talented throws. Was solid under pressure. He did it against one of the best defenses in the NFL. They had a real chance to stay in the game. So I think Cam Ward looked really great, really good is my takeaway.
I think I'll do one of a bigger take.
Okay.
Does Anthony Richardson not start a game this year?
Is this a prediction or a takeaway?
That's a takeaway. Daniel Jones did look good, obviously.
Hold
It's
on.
Daniel Jones.
Hold on.
It is Daniel Jones, but
This is one of my predictions.
Anthony
too.
Richardson does not start a game this year as long
No.
as Daniel Jones isn't hurt.
Stop. Okay. People think this is like a statement win for Daniel Jones. It's not. Okay.
No, it's
He
just
played the
it's
Miami
just a bold-
Dolphins.
It's a bold.
Anyone could have done that.
Sorry, it's a bold prediction. I'm not saying it. It's just a bold prediction.
That's a bad
Bold
prediction.
prediction.
You're saying that he won't start a game.
It's just a hot take, bold prediction. I'm just saying.
I disagree.
What are you saying?
I
Are you
don't think
taking
Daniel-
away or are you predicting?
It's just something thrown out.
I don't think this stays up, and I think Daniel Jones will fail at quarterback
Same.
this year. I think
That was my
Richardson
takeaway.
should start at some point. Obviously, and not tomorrow, like not this weekend, because
Daniel
Daniel
Jones just
Jones.
cooked.
doesn't deserve to get benched after that game. But I think eventually the rose-colored glasses will come off, and Daniel Jones will be back to being Daniel Jones.
I don't know. It's just a.
There's a
Hot
reason. There's a reason.
What do you got?
That my first one was that was not a statement win. It was the Dolphins.
Oh,
It was
the Dolphins are bad.
They're bad.
I agree.
They're gonna be bad.
I agree with that.
They might get the first pick.
But my take is, J.J. McCarthy he's still eligible for Rookie of the Year, right? Is that true?
I think
I
so.
asked Johnny.
I'm not 100% sure how.
Because I know he was out all
yes,
year.
He is.
Yeah, he's gonna be Rookie of the Year.
Here, I'm looking.
Well, he already won NFC Offensive Player Week, which was literally the worst award they've ever given out.
No, the clutch to come back from that, to seeing the clips where he's staying up in the game, even though
He's not eligible.
he's not. How?
I guess it's different in football.
I swear that you still could.
Oh, you're wrong. So
Okay, well, never
You
mind.
can just say
He's going to be a top 12 quarterback by the end of the year. J.J. McCarthy will be. Top 12.
I have to say no.
You have to say no.
So I'm going to disagree. I'll list you all the quarterbacks that I think will be better by the end of the
Okay,
season.
well.
Mahomes,
Okay.
Herbert.
Mahomes is going to have a struggle year. Mahomes is going to have a struggle year.
Did you not watch Week 1? They lost. But
I
he
did.
played well.
I saw
He
week
played
1.
well.
I
He
just think
played
he's gonna have a
really
struggle
well.
year. I think he's just going to have a struggle year. That's just my
J.J.
prediction.
McCarthy put up 160 total yards, and you're telling me you think he'll be better
That's
than
his
Patrick
first
Mahomes?
ever
He'll
NFL
be better than
game.
Patrick
And
Mahomes.
you
Okay.
saw in the second half he had a
No,
resurgence.
it was the fourth quarter.
Okay, the second half still. It's
Against
the fourth quarter.
against a team notorious for choking.
It's still the NFL.
I'm just saying, like when you're scrolling on Instagram and you see, NFL weekly awards are out, and you see Josh Allen, 400 total yards, 4 touchdowns, 15-point fourth quarter comeback.
Allen, Hurts, Mahomes,
Hold on,
Herbert.
Let me get to my J.J. McCarthy take, please. Don't know why.
Why you
Sorry.
start naming them all?
That's not what I
Just
was
start
saying.
naming them all.
When you see Josh Allen's 400-yard performance, and then you scroll next and see the NFC Offensive Player of the Week is a guy who didn't even match Josh Allen's fourth quarter production, is when I'm like, when Jordan Love was better last week.
Not about that.
Daniel Jones. Oh wait, is he in there?
He's in the AFC. The Colts are in the AFC.
I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying.
But I'm just saying J.J. McCarthy did not deserve.
J.J. McCarthy earned his spot.
Shouldn't be Offensive Player of the Week. Okay, but next.
I never said he should be. I just said he earned his spot.
The 12 quarterbacks, Mahomes.
Okay, shaky.
So you think Mahomes will not be a top 10
worse.
quarterback at the end of this year?
He
Mahomes
will be, but
be
he's going
worse
to
than
be
JJ.
decreasing. He's not going to be at the same.
Why are you acting like
This
Mahomes
is not
is,
in order. These
why,
aren't in order.
why are you
They're
acting
just
like
12.
Mahomes is 35?
I'm not saying he's 35.
You're acting like he's
I'm
washed.
just saying he's going to have a down year. It's going to be a down year.
His down year was last year.
I don't know how you get that from watching this week.
Continue.
Mahomes,
Okay.
Hurts,
Okay.
Herbert,
I agree with that.
Allen, Josh Allen,
I know.
Lamar,
Okay, that's 5.
Joe Burrow,
Okay.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Stafford did look
He's
decent.
his court. It's his
Matthew
team's
looks
quarterback.
decent.
He
But
looked
his
good,
back issues might contribute. It might get worse.
but he looked good.
But he looked decent. Keep going.
C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
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 C.J. Stroud. And now I'm blanking on every other quarterback in the NFL.
And J.J. McCarthy, number
No.
10.
Kyler-
Jordan Love,
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Is he back?
Jaden
No.
Daniels.
Okay.
I would argue Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott.
Sam Darnold.
All 3 of those names are not in the top 12.
Dak is.
By the end of the season,
Dak is. Dak is.
did you not hear what I
Dak.
said though? By the end of the season.
Yeah. Dak is still by the end of the season.
No.
Way better.
Did you not
No.
watch?
I watched.
Dak had.
You're going to blame Dak?
No,
Dak
I'm
had
not
a
blaming
good
him for
Dak
that loss.
should-
I'm not blaming Dak
should have
Prescott
put
for that
up
loss.
300 yards
Okay.
against the Eagles,
Okay.
not
1 week.
the Minnesota Vikings. 1 week.
It's 1 week.
So he has a history of
Purdy?
success in the NFL.
Isn't Purdy better?
Yes. He has a history of success in the
just
NFL.
said
But
by
J.J.
the end of
McCarthy,
this-
who's only played 1 week, we'll give him the 1 week. But Dak Prescott's 1 week is where we draw the line.
And he didn't even look good for 3 quarters.
That
It was
logic
just
doesn't
the
make
last
sense. That
quarter.
logic does not make sense.
It does make sense.
Purdy,
It's 1
Geno
week.
Smith.
Yeah, I have a take that Dak Prescott's not going to be good. So for 1 week that he does good, then it's just.
And you took my mic?
Okay.
I'm
so
just saying that
we're getting off.
My
J.J.
turn. Is it my
McCarthy
turn?
is a great quarterback. If you see the balls
I
that
said
he
5
dotted,
plays.
he had 2 dots for touchdowns.
These are all
the one with Justin Jefferson and the one with Aaron Jones. Those were perfectly placed balls in between 2 defenders.
You've lost all 5 of your.
One was underthrown.
Takes.
With the Aaron Jones.
A little bit. It wasn't a perfect
But you
ball.
guys still got to dot that in between 2 defenders. Who one
It was a
con-
good
both were
ball. It
converting.
wasn't a perfect ball. So I'm
It's
just
still
making sure
a
that is
great
known.
clutch throw.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it was not a perfect ball, which
It
is what
was-
you said.
Almost.
Okay.
It was close
Right.
to a perfect ball in that situation.
My next one is, again, with the Colts.
Johnny just doesn't get it.
Are we not doing snake? Or are we doing circle?
He only had one.
He did like 10. I don't know what.
I just did one.
I heard Dak is bad.
That's
Mahomes is
not
bad.
my takes. though.
Dolphins is bad. That's all. That's what I heard.
You got a point. All right, Devin, you can go.
Martin Cart. So I heard 4. Tyler Warren will end the season as top 5 tight end.
I disagree.
No.
He looked really good in the first week. Yes, it was against Dolphins, but he did look good. He's apparently going to get rushes as well. He had, yes, only 1 rush attempt but for 3 yards, but it'll seem he'll also get that. He was second receiver. He had 9 targets, 76 yards. I think he's one of the main guys in this Colts offense, and I think he'll be this like Brock Bowers kind of player. Obviously, I don't think Tyler Warren will be first guy or one of the best tight end, but I think he can be top 5, especially since we see there's not that many great tight ends.
I see where you're coming from. I don't completely agree.
I don't.
Well,
agree
it's
with
funny
you either.
that Colson Loveland was taken before Tyler Warren. When
I wanted Warren, so you can't get mad at me. I'm not-
Loveland's a great fit for Chicago,
Also, we already had Cole Kmet, so it's not like Tyler Warren would have done what he would have done behind Cole Kmet anyway.
and it's just for Loveland. It's like a learning. Like he's gonna get a lot of
Okay.
experience.
So my
Sure.
takeaway, it also has some partial. Last night kind of confirmed it. I
Oh God,
the Packers are Super Bowl contenders.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I agree.
I wouldn't have said it after last week because we don't know what the lines are going to look like without Aaron Glenn and without Ben Johnson. I think that was a product of why they looked so bad last week was the loss of their defensive coordinator, one of the best in football, and the loss of the best offensive coordinator in football. When you lose both those in the same offseason, I don't expect you to turn around and play against a playoff team the next year and look great.
Here, I going to just throw in mine. Packers have a top 5 defense.
Yeah,
for
that's-
league.
that's
I'll just throw
statement.
mine in with your
I would agree
Super
with
Bowl
that.
contender.
But this defense is legit. Jordan Love looks really good.
If they still had Kenny Clark, I would put them in the Super Bowl right now.
Some-
if they
some
had
say it's
Micah
Kenny Pickett.
Parsons and Kenny Clark, I know you had to give up one for one, but
It'll
if they
be
had
in-
both, that
They
would,
still have another guy that was good. That's
It'll be
also-
interesting because this team really struggled against the run the last 2 times they've been in the playoffs. The Eagles carved them up, and it was Christian McCaffrey carved them up the year before. But
I
obviously,
mean, that's 2 of the best
it was
running backs.
it was the best running back. It was the offensive player of the year both times. So this team, but when it's mattered most, has struggled against the run, and they lost Kenny Clark. And not saying Micah Parsons isn't a great player, but against the run, like he doesn't even really play. He hasn't really played run snaps this year because he's been on a snap limit due to his injuries.
I heard reports that he wants to start playing.
I think
He's like,
by
he
the end
wants
of the
up.
year he'll be playing. I'm saying, but like it's not like he's changing the run. Obviously, this run defense has somehow looked great. So they lost Kenny Clark and look amazing. But I don't know. Like once again, last week I don't know how much of a product it is at the lack of Ben Johnson. But they went and did it again this
I
week.
mean, they
Yes.
held Gibbs, like, who's one of the best running backs in the league, to like nothing.
I know. I'm saying they did that, but also I don't know how much of the scheme is involved in that with the Lions running a new scheme, and then I'm not. But then they doubled down and did it again last night, and that was where that confirmation kind of set in, which I hate to say because I'm a diehard Bears fan. So
So, Brody, your 5th take or whatever. You can go.
This is what we talked about last week. Dolphins look for a new QB right now.
Right now,
From who are they getting? Anthony Richardson? Like, who would they get?
It's if you're Tua, sit down, think things out. It's not looking good for you, man. Like
the whole team's just not.
No, that was just one.
See, but that was before. Your prediction now looks fine, but like
my
before,
prediction now was correct.
also,
That's why.
okay, this
You
defense
can't tell me.
this defense gave up 30 points to Daniel Jones, so this team is not a quarterback away from
I
fixing
know.
their issues.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying after what I saw,
Tua did look bad.
it looks terrible.
Well, I'm telling you, I disagree with they're looking for a quarterback right now because that's not going to fix anything.
It's not, but it's just keep it in your mind because it
think
looks
that-
very bad.
I think the takeaway could be that they will be a number one pick contention, and they will look for a quarterback in the draft, or they will be drafting a new quarterback. But right now, it shouldn't be. They're not going to go trade for somebody because this team is not a quarterback away from fixing all of their
They
issues.
need a lot. They need O-line. They need pass protection for sure. Tua got sacked 3 times, and he had a fumble. So 2 picks. 1 pick was right to the Colts. There's not a guy in sight, but it's right in his hands, so it doesn't look good. He had 114 passing yards, passer rating of 51.
He was bad.
That's very bad.
I'm not going to disagree with that. He was terrible, but I don't think
His reads have gotten worse by far. This is one of his worst games of his career.
I just don't think they're not going to be able to move off him and really get anything out of it. So
His decision making is getting worse. It's
my next.
last one,
Okay, my last
next.
one can be
your last one, then I'll make my last.
I only got 2.
You put like 4 into one
Is your
category.
first
I didn't.
You're
I have
Mahomes
one more.
is going to be have a down year
'Cause you kept bringing
Dak
him up.
Prescott's bad.
You kept bringing them up. Let me
Okay.
get one more.
the
We'll make it
Steelers. This
Okay.
will make the old host happy. The Steelers will outperform.
Wait, what was your outrageous take? Because you said that before the show. Was it?
I thought it was going to be. I didn't think you guys would agree with my Packers defense thing. That's what That was my.
They're a top 5 defense. Why would we not agree with
I
that?
don't know.
Why would
I don't know.
agree with that?
The Steelers are going to outperform their 500 stuff and go like 10-7, 11-6.
11-6 isn't happening. This roster isn't that good. This is not going to consistent. This roster is not
It's just
consistently
a-
win.
Offense is not going to hold up,
it's
Devin.
just
Aaron
a-
Rodgers at almost
I'm
40
telling
years
you.
old is not going to throw 4
It's
touchdowns
just
again.
it's just a hot take.
I'm
It's just
telling you
being
why I
thrown out
disagree
there.
with this roster is too old. I think they will. 10-7 is possible. 11-6 will not happen.
Okay, but we projected like 9-8, 8-8,
1 and 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
It's Mike Tomlin
I think they
on
outperform
team.
and can get 10-7.
All right, Brody, you can give your last one
Guys.
Dak Prescott sucks.
All right.
because that was his takeaway. He watched that game and was like, "Yeah."
No.
He watched that game and was like, "Yeah, Dak sucks." That was his takeaway.
What do we got?
I'm going to back up my AFC West predictions. Chiefs, they're not going to make the playoffs this year. They're not making the playoffs this year. They're just not.
Here. I'll go
I don't
first.
know how losing to a team that's good.
Hang on, can
No,
I'll go first
I
just
just
because
don't.
I know
have the
less.
Chiefs barely missing the playoffs.
I know
this
less
year.
about football, and I'll still go first. Patrick Mahomes is still an amazing QB.
Okay.
They have the best coach in the NFL.
They
What are you shaking your head for? They don't.
they do it every year.
They do it every year.
They
they're-
don't have the best quarterback in the NFL, or they don't have the best coach in the NFL.
I don't.
They don't.
No.
Who? Who's
Sean
better than
Sean McDermott. I like Sean McDermott. It's a much better coach.
What team?
the Bills head coach?
Yeah.
Over Andy Reid.
Andy Reid's a great coach, but McDermott right now is
Luke, do you know? Do you want to say anything to this? Okay.
good.
So, the multiple time Super Bowl winning coach
Mm-hmm.
who has beat Sean McDermott
Yeah.
4 or 5 times in the playoffs.
6 or 7.
This is not appropriate time.
4 or 5 times in the playoffs.
Sorry.
You can't. Okay, comparing quarterbacks with head to head is not good.
I'm not comparing quarterbacks. I'm
I'm
comparing head
I'm
coach.
explaining this for the audience.
Okay.
But you can compare coaches in head-to-head. It's not always a great outlier. There's obviously outliers with certain people. But Sean McDermott got lucky that John Harbaugh didn't let his quarterback, who's a top 3 quarterback in the NFL, go for it on 4th and 3.
I like Sean McDermott. He's an excellent coach. He's a great coach. I think right now he's better than Andy Reid as a head coach.
Because of one game?
No, I'm not saying after one game. I'm just
Then what makes him better?
He's a better coach. He makes better decisions.
He just has a good quarterback.
That's not
Based
true.
on what?
It's not
What do you mean
true. He
based
doesn't
on
have a
what?
good quarterback.
Last 5 or 6 years when he turned the whole entire Bills around.
How many Super Bowls have the Bills been to in that time?
0. Because the AFC has been stacked.
And
By who?
By who? You're telling me by who? 3 teams.
Okay, no.
Don't even sit there
Who's
and
the
tell.
top team?
Who is their roadblock to the Super Bowl?
It has been the Ravens. It has been the Bengals. It has been the Chiefs. It has
There you
been
go.
those 3 teams.
Yeah.
It hasn't just been one team, all right?
It's been
The
the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
It's been
The Chiefs
I
have
know
been
this
to
and I don't know
every
football.
Super Bowl except for one
In the past, what?
since Sean McDermott took over, I think. It was like Yes.
But you're saying you're acting like it's only that team that's giving him trouble. You're acting
They
like the
beat
Chiefs.
him 5 times in the playoffs. Reid has beat Sean McDermott 5 times in the playoffs. You think Sean McDermott's the best coach in the NFL right now?
Right now, he's one of the better ones. And that wasn't even my original take.
Reid's the best.
My original take was the Chiefs aren't even going to make the playoffs. So we got all the way from this.
I'm asked because I was asking. You think the team with
Okay,
the
they
best
have a better
coach in the
quarterback.
NFL.
They have better wide receivers right now. All of the Chiefs' wide receivers are hurt.
Okay. What about the defense?
They probably have a better defense. Than,
Well, they have but it's not probably. They do. They have a better defensive coordinator and they have a better defense.
Well, here, I'm looking. In this, or last season, in the playoffs, wasn't there some, like, clock problem that Sean McDermott didn't do against Chiefs? That's what I'm reading here.
You
Is
can
there
just
was a
watch the playoff outcomes.
Yeah.
McDermott has lost to
Oh
Reid
my
multiple
God.
times in the playoffs.
yeah.
I think that Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are like the modern day Belichick and Brady. You cannot like if they're
He's
playing,
right.
It's always a safe bet to just like vote for him.
Yo, let's get Henry.
I did not say it was started with slump year. I said
Mahomes had a down year for himself. Obviously, the team still made the playoffs, but I do agree, Henry. So I'm not trying to shut down what you're saying.
is still a great coach. You're still.
I'm not saying he's
no,
not
no.
great. I'm saying Andy Reid's the best coach in
He
the
took
NFL.
a terrible team that was in the bottom of their division, who had a 17-year postseason drought.
Calm down.
And what?
Calm down.
17-year postseason drought, and took them for 6. Okay, this is gonna
Calm down. Calm down. We saw.
6 or 7
We know
straight
exactly
playoffs.
how
6 or
this
7 of his years in charge to the playoffs.
Okay,
He's the second winningest coach in franchise history already, and he's been there since only 2017.
yeah, I'm not
Like-
disagreeing. Sean McDermott would probably be a top 5 coach in the NFL for me.
Yeah.
It's Andy Reid we're talking about.
He's up there with Andy Reid.
You said he's better.
Yeah,
Why?
because this is like his first like coaching like actual head coach his like first like run at it. Andy Reid had the same exact problems when he was first going at it. Like this is the exact same thing.
Okay, so is Andy Reid better now than he was when he was coaching the Eagles?
What do you mean?
When
Like,
they didn't
it's-
when he was failed to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's better
Okay,
now.
so Sean McDermott, you're saying,
But
is
he has
similar
done
to
so
the
much
fir-
more than what Andy Reid did on the Eagles as his first head coaching job.
They made a Super Bowl. He made a Super Bowl in Philly.
Okay.
McDermott's never went to a Super Bowl.
Dude, he has had one of the hardest roads to get there.
Because of Andy Reid.
And you're forgetting about the Bengals.
They
You're
lost
forgetting
the
about
Bengals
the Ravens.
once. He's beat the Ravens every time they've.
It's still a tough team to beat.
But
But
still-
they do it.
It puts them into a fight every single time.
And then
do
guess
it.
who they turn around and lose to
The Chiefs.
every time, except for the 1 year they lost to the Bengals.
I'm just saying. My take is that the Chiefs are not going to make the playoffs.
Next week, I said we get Luke or Henry.
Devin, you
All right.
can't be talking.
So we have
You
10
cannot be
minutes.
talking.
My takeaway that Justin Fields is in a good situation
Isn't or is? Okay,
and
good.
the Jets have kind of built a very good offense around him. I don't know how it'll play. I don't have any predictions for Justin Fields, but I think I'm happy for him, and I think he's in a good situation for him, which will allow him to succeed more than he ever actually has at the NFL level. I think Aaron Glenn has done a good job building a system around Justin Fields that will allow him to succeed. But on to our last little 10 minutes here. We're now into week 2 of the NFL season. So our records should be up on the screen. These are our picks so far. We are not counting our Thursday night predictions. We made season-long record predictions, but I figured down the line when it's week 15, we're not going to really remember who we picked on a Thursday night game. So when our show's on Friday, we will make predictions for the weekend's games, and that's what those are based off of. That's why it's only 15 games instead of the 17 NFL games that have been played. So Devon's in first somehow.
Bang!
Had it
Nope, not bang.
11-4, and then Brody and I are both 10-5. So
I know
I
we're
think
both-
all three of us in our season-long predictions picked the Packers to win last night. So
No.
Yeah, come here.
Hey, Commanders.
I did. So, but those don't count towards those records, as I said. So I'm reading off the Google schedule, the way it's listed on Google. So that's the way I'm going to order the games. They're on the ticker on the bottom for the viewers at home to see what games are happening. So first game of the day, this one I don't think needs a lot of explanation. It's Cowboys-Giants. Both teams aren't amazing, but I think the Cowboys are definitely in a separate tier from the Giants. I think the Giants are in the bottom feeders of the NFL this season and then the Giants are kind of in the low mid. I think they surprisingly stuck around with the Eagles and were the third best wide receiver in the NFL, dropping 4 passes away from possibly beating the Eagles. So I'm going to pick the Cowboys to beat the Giants at home and get their first win of the season.
I got Cowboys.
As long as Russell Wilson is quarterback, then I got Cowboys.
Even if Jackson Dart was the quarterback,
I'm
Dallas
just
is
saying
winning.
they have no chance with Russell Wilson as quarterback.
Do you think Dart's starting week 3? If Russell, based on how Russell went last week, and then if he does bad again,
I don't know. I'm so low on Jackson Dart. I don't.
You're so
he was a
negative for
first
no
round
reason.
pick.
I don't. Brendan and I discussed that I don't think he deserved to go before the 3rd round. He's not. He wasn't that good in college.
So we'll see. He's
So
better than Russell though. Russell looked really bad.
Jackson Dart's gonna look really bad. He wasn't that great in college. He has
NFL
footwork,
and
timing
college are really
problems,
different.
and he has to make the leap to a level that he didn't really even look ready for. He put up stats, but and then the NFL processing just isn't there,
Okay.
in my opinion. And I just don't think
Let's
he'll.
keep it moving.
So Seahawks Steelers. I don't know who I think I would have said the Seahawks, but I think the Steelers need to play at home.
Aaron Rodgers is going to struggle this week. Give me the Seahawks.
I got Steelers.
They were just able to put up 34 on a really good defense. I think they can put up over 24 on another good defense. I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. I think they'll be able to shut down Darnold. Any reason? Or are you just going to shake your head at me?
Just gonna shake my head.
Okay.
They're not going to shut down that offense. It's a good offense.
The Niners just did it, and their defense is worse than the Steelers.
Niners would have won more if their kicker actually made kicks. So
Okay.
would have been
What does that? Okay, what does that have to do with the Seahawks offense getting shut down?
Seahawks offense is not going to get shut down this week.
Okay.
It's not what will
All
happen.
right. Next. Just
Rams and Titans. My poor precious king Cam Ward will fail to get his first NFL win. I'm going to take the
I'm
Rams.
kidding.
It's a joke. I just like Cam Ward, and I hope he succeeds, and he has so far. From a personal standpoint, the team hasn't, and I think they fail to win again.
Give me the
I think
Rams.
The Rams.
Rams.
Bills and the Jets at MetLife. I think this one should be fun because the Bills defense hasn't looked great. So
How much do you believe in Justin Fields, Johnny?
I believe Justin Fields can put up points. I've seen him put up points, but I don't trust him to go out and beat. Obviously, it's not like he's going to go stop Josh Allen, but I think Josh Allen will be better, and Josh Allen will succeed and win. And I have the Bills in this one. The Patriots and then the Patriots and the Dolphins. Both teams are 0-1. I think Drake May and Mike Vrabel get their first wins of this. Well, Mike Vrabel gets his first win as a Patriots head coach, and Drake May and the Patriots get their first win of the season.
Yes.
Taking this one from the Dolphins.
Give me
I
the
have the Patriots, but what's funny is it seems the Dolphins are favorites.
That's just won't happen.
For
They are.
home.
I would pick the Patriots. I would bet. I can't say that. Shoot. Sorry,
Don't do that.
I can't. I'm saying I'd pick the Patriots. I'm not going to bet on the game, but the Patriots I would trust to win that one.
Next.
Jaguars, Bengals. The Bengals offense really struggled, but it was also against the Browns. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. I don't think the Jaguars have even close to that level of defense. So give me the Bengals and give me the offense to get back on track because obviously they won, but
Every year, week 1 for the Bengals is like the worst week if you're a Bengals fan. So give me the Bengals.
They did win it though, which is
Yeah.
fun.
Barely.
49ers and the Saints. I honestly think Mac Jones is the same level as Spencer Rattler, funny enough, and I trust the rest of the roster on the 49ers and the coaching staff of the 49ers a lot more than I trust the Saints coaching staff and the Saints roster. Give me the 49ers.
Well,
They start 2-0, even without their quarterback.
I will never pick the Saints to win the season as I have them winning 0, so 49ers.
That is crazy. 0 wins.
We've said this. We talked about it.
I know. It's
just not anywhere
come
to
to
be
realization that you actually did that, and that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
It's this guy who says Mahomes isn't good. But
you're having a team go 0-17, man. It's not going to happen. Give me the 49ers.
neither will Mahomes fall
The
off.
Browns and the Ravens. The Ravens are 10-point favorites, and
I
this
think
kind of feels like a trap game. If you look at the Ravens pass, this is one of those that they get scary. But I still pick the Ravens. They have to get back on track after the loss last week. And this is a good game to get back on track.
for the odds of the game, this is the biggest difference.
Yeah,
Baltimore's
they're
the biggest favorite.
this week.
So I don't think it's a trap game.
Give me Baltimore, Lamar Jackson. You know what to do. You're on my team. I need him.
The Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. I'm going to do it until they win. I'm going to pick the Bears.
I like the Bears a lot. Their secondary is coming back. They have a really good. Caleb looks decent. The wide receivers look whatever. I don't know what happened to DJ Moore. All right,
He was fine.
is he back? I know he got hurt. He got hit pretty hard.
Oh, there hasn't been any reports that he's going to miss time. So
I like Ben Johnson. I really like how the defense looking. He looked really good against Minnesota.
for 3 quarters, but then it wasn't really the defense's fault. They just had to go out every 3 plays, and they didn't get any breaks. So.
I like the O-line. I like the wide receivers. I like Cole Kmet. Give me the Lions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So funny.
Give me the Lions. By 20.
Looking at all of the games and my picks that I made the other day, I did have the Bears, but they're the only game I did change, and so I do have the Lions. Just
Join me in the Lions.
no. It's just hard to pick Williams right now. Over what
give me the Lions.
I'm not with you.
All right, so the Broncos and the Colts are next. Hopefully we don't get the rematch of that horrific Thursday night football game from a couple years ago. But this is not the Miami Dolphins defense. Daniel Jones, give me the Broncos to shut down that offense.
Give me the
Funny.
Broncos. Bo Nix.
I don't think Bo Nix will be that good, but I do trust his defense a lot more.
Bo Nix.
It would be really funny if the Colts do win, but I have the Broncos.
Then
Or Jonathan Taylor.
the Panthers and the Cardinals, I think. Ooh. Yeah, this one's a pretty.
Is that
boring game.
is that
This
the
is
pizza
probably
game?
yeah, this is probably the pizza game of the
Yeah.
week.
So Go ahead, put a pizza in the oven and watch that instead of this game.
Turn the pizza on. You don't have to really pay attention to this one. I'll take the Cardinals. The Panthers didn't look good enough for me to want to pick them.
I got the Cardinals. Bryce Young is going back down.
Is that back-to-back weeks the Cardinals have been the pizza game of the week? It was Cardinals Saints last week. That was back-to-back weeks.
No, I said Colts Dolphins.
Yeah,
we
did.
Oh, we
All
did?
right.
I thought we did
Yeah.
Cardinals.
Which we were wrong about.
Yeah, which we were wrong about. There was more intrigue in that game. Then the Eagles and the Chiefs. The Chiefs have never started 0-2 in the Patrick Mahomes era. I don't think it starts now. I trust the Chiefs to get some get back.
No, I'm
I
going
think
to
the
work
Kansas City
off what
Chiefs.
you got. There's a first time for everything, so give me the Eagles.
I got the Eagles,
Boom.
and I'll give some explanation other than just
Yes.
saying and screaming. Rice is still suspended,
Yes.
and Worthy's questionable still for the game. So it will be, right now, Hollywood Brown's their number one wide receiver compared to Hurts, who is
Doesn't throw the football,
yes,
by the
but
way.
he
Just
has
so
all
we're
of his
aware.
wide
He doesn't throw the
receivers.
football.
He has all of his wide receivers, so we'll see.
Rapid fire this.
Then on Sunday night, it's the Falcons and the Vikings. The Vikings defense is just too good,
Vikings.
so I'm going to pick the Vikings. I don't really trust J.J. McCarthy
Give me the Vikings,
to
JJ McCarthy.
be great. And then Buccaneers and Texans on Monday Night Football. I think C.J. Stroud gets back on track. I don't think this
Forgetting
Buccaneers
something.
defense.
Dual Monday Night Football.
I know. Well, there's 2 Monday night. We still have another game to cover, so I was just going to mention it. The Buccaneers, I don't think their front seven will be able to take advantage of what is so bad about the Texans' offensive line, so I'm going to take the Texans in this one.
Baker Mayfield's going to bake, so I want to take Baker.
And then this.
I didn't get to make my prediction.
My bad,
Say it.
Sorry.
Nico Collins, give me the Texans.
Just Nico Collins. And then the back half of the Sunday night double or the Monday night
He's doing
doubleheader.
everything.
The Chargers and the Raiders.
Divisional. Yes, give me the Raiders.
Chargers. Herbert looked really, 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 really times that by a million. Really is good.
Give
I'm
me the
taking
Justin
Raiders.
Herbert just did it against the Chiefs defense.
Chargers.
What are you?
I'm saying
I
I'm.
said Chargers.
Yo, you said that.
I just said Herbert looked really good. I didn't say who I had.
You said who you had. Okay, my bad. Sorry if I cut you off. But Herbert just did against the Chiefs defense. I think he can do it against the Las Vegas Raiders defense. Give me the Chargers to win the back half of the Monday night doubleheader. But thank you to all those listening at home. This was the first official episode of the Blitz. Thank you to Luke, Henry, and Vincent behind the desk. I'm Johnny Clumpy, and I was joined by.
Devin Osman.
And I'm Brody Cosierra.
And we will see you
Tonight.
tonight. Valpo plays Michigan City. Please watch that broadcast here on PC3 Media. That is for high school football. And then you will see the 3 of us on Monday for Towing the Rubber. And then this show, episode 4, but the second episode for you guys will be up next Friday. So until next time.